Who's this, Liam? What a funny man.
It's more of Liam than Uncle Eddie. It's just not going to be a raving maniac pop star. About a year ago, we would have been hysterically anti all this. That camera there, they would have been smashed about a year ago. Realise? In fact, I'm getting very close to it now. Now that we've all come out of the closet, we're much more gentle sort of people, you know?
I'm really disappointed they split up. I really love splitting, but I think they'll do really well in their own right to individual positions.
Oh, they're the best New Zealand band, and they're really good value, just basically, and they just put New Zealand on the map, really.
Yeah.
I've been a fan.
Oh, really? Yeah. I found out about them.
When was that?
About 4 years ago.
So how many concerts have you been to? This is the first one.
Yeah.
What are you expecting?
Them to be really
Brilliant.
brilliant. I think next week when it's happening.
See who the real stars are now, the ones who don't yeah.
See who the real idiots are, the ones that pick up everybody else's bags for them. See who the ones that just do their own bag, nothing else.
See who the rich people are, they're the ones with bags.
Whangarei is definitely my favourite place. The beaches, the sand, the sun.
and Northern with Split Ends. It's 3:13. Good afternoon. I do hope the afternoon's going well for you, and a very warm welcome into the studio, Noel Crombie of Split Ends.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, it's nice to have you here. Split Ends, of course, is performing tonight at the Kensington Stadium, and would like to ask you a few questions about the group, how it's gone so far. The tour ends with a bang.
Yeah.
How has the tour gone so far?
Oh, great. We've probably paid to more people in New Zealand than we did last time, and last time was basically an outdoor sort of venue show, and we thought that was as far as it would probably go. You know, it's been constant surprise over the last 4 years or so. It's just kept on growing. You know, I don't know where they're all coming from.
So this is it, isn't it? You went to Australia first, and now going through the country, this is the final.
The last one.
I remember you kid since last night in Whangarei. My folks came down from just outside of Kaitaia where they live, and I realised that'll be the last time that I'll see them. I see them once every year regularly, and I've always sort of got that to look forward to, and I've also got that to look forward to with every town we go to in New Zealand as well. And it's a strange feeling when I realise that there's a chance that I'll never go to New Plymouth again.
When you go on tour, you tend to forget about the breakup, and it sort of hits you when you get to the major cities. It sort of surrounds you again, and people come at you and talk about it.
I mean, like me and Nigel, like Nigel's English and I'm Australian, and everyone else is New Zealanders, so when they come back here, it's like everything's great because it's New Zealand, you know, and everything's, you know, it's sickeningly patriotic.
No, it's been great. It's, in a lot of ways, the tour's been a very low-pressure tour because we're really not concerned about next year's career or anything. We're just going out and enjoying what we do. Well, I think we do the best, and that's playing and entertaining on stage.
Certain audiences perhaps make you more aware of the fact that it's the last time, you know, the emotion, sort of people crying and that.
We're so used to it now, it seems like this tour's been endless, so it's a bit hard to say. Comparing it to other tours, I've sort of forgotten.
To say that probably more often than not, I'm playing for a few select people in the audience and myself. Ultimately, it isn't the most important thing what the audience is like. We can have a fantastic night with a terrible audience and an average night with a great audience. Sometimes having a great audience puts a pressure on you, in fact, because you don't feel like you have to deliver. You'll still get your reaction whatever you do, and then it can feel a little unreal sometimes. I prefer an audience that you have to win over, you know.
Always, you know, always for the audience. You know, there's no two ways about it, you know. Unless, of course, you're in a real bad mood and you're being a real sort of, you know, whacker, then you tend to sort of, you know, become, you know, or do it all for yourself or something, you know.
It's just a natural way to do it now. I just want to enjoy playing my instrument and playing it in the songs we've got, because we've got great songs, and it's been great inspiration for me.
When it's happening, it's all one, you know, the audience, the band, you as a person, the sound, the lights, it's all just one big thing.
I mean, I love looking at all the people out there and seeing all the different sorts, you know, watching reactions and stuff, and sometimes you can be a million miles away, but ultimately I suppose you have to be fairly well there, because playing is a thing that relies on an interaction with the other people. And so you have to be aware and listening to get the most out of it.
Who's got any more bags left, mate?
Gee, Hetty, how's the watermelon? Good? I think I'll go and get some. Okay? I'm getting some. Wow! It's fantastic. Life on the road, eh?
I'd like to introduce Mr. John Farrelly, the longest serving member of the Split Ends crew, with the longest serving member.
Take off your glasses, John.
Take off your glasses, John. No, come on. John's a confirmed smoker. Apart from that, he's got a keen mind, a quick wit, and he's deaf in one ear.
Yep. And he does sound. He's in charge of the sound department.
Does a great job too. Rod,
what can we say?
Rod's a recent addition in some respects, although he was with us a couple of years ago in Canada, where he was forced to leave because the bun was in the oven. Wasn't it, Rod?
Look at this, look at
Electronics Weekly.
He's just on that friendly bus trip down in he's going through the stars just to see if there's any little planets up there he might be able to locate and notch down his little folder. I'll pass this back to you, Paul. There you go. See?
We have Kevin here, a regular on many tours, many New Zealand tours. Kevin always keeps to himself, quiet, but underneath there boils a man of complete lack of shame, complete...
Always in trouble with the police, is
always
Kevin. Always in trouble with the police. Never mind.
And we move on to the right-hand side of the bus. We have Nigel, a tearaway from the Urawiras. He was last seen chasing 5 young girls. No, we won't talk about that.
Oh, you try not to have too many thoughts. Every night I have thoughts is when I have a bad night. It's the best performances are pretty brainless, really.
No, I'm thinking about the song list and, what sound I have to set up for the next song, or it's usually technicalities for me.
On an average night, you can be thinking about anything from paying the gas bill to, what you're going to do after the show, or how tired you are, or how you wish it was the last song already. But that, thankfully, doesn't happen that often. And there's been most shows on this tour we've managed to... The enjoyment factor has been well up there.
It's hard getting 6 people to feel the same way each night for 3 months. I'm enjoying playing more than ever at the moment, just personally. Maybe it's because it is the last time. There's an extra sort of energy, extra emphasis on it, desire to play well.
You can't expect to be in one place or be in a band and be serious about it without touring, because, it's just part of the structure of the business. And that sort of thing, that's just part and parcel with playing, really. But I guess the business side of things has tended to make us a little cynical.
Mr. Bear Rafferty. Mr. Bear to his friends. Here's to be heaven. Here's to be hell. Life could be falling down the bottomless well. I stumble to the left, I stumble to the right, I fumble for a switch. left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line. Wrote about this show, casualty control. Brass gangs wait to ambush. Weak and weary, but you gotta stay with it. I had to explore the light and dark to see the sharp effect. There's 100 of my good reasons to ever turn your back. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just follow that straight old line.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave you to the best part of the back line.
left, don't look to the right, just follow that straight old line.
Sense of humour. We've all got a very cynical sense of humour, I think. And occasionally when strangers are around, they find it a little hard to understand, I think.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel people have come down just to check out the legend, you know, just to check out this band that's been around for so long and it's been part of their lives, and, oh, we better go and see them, you know, and that's a dangerous thing for me to think. I don't think that's really the truth. I think people are genuinely interested in our music, but sometimes you can tend to think that they're just there because we're Split Ends and they feel they should see us or something, you know. We'll never be apart, really, because we're brothers and we've sung together since we were, you know, this high. So
There'll be some great family reunions coming up.
yeah, the main thing we enjoy doing is singing at parties and that, so we'll carry on doing that.
This is the roots, man. This is the roots. We have to do it. It's alive. We have to do it. Mum wants it. All right. Neil, words. Words. We have to do words. This is the sort of thing that we'd sing at talent quests at Mount Maunganui when we were about 16 or 17. It's true. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. And I will give you all my love. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away.
Hello, Mum. What's happening, like?
Oh my God.
I'm alright. I'm fine.
Right, it's all right. I'm just moving into the light.
Ah, okay.
Right. What do you think of the band splitting up?
It's not very good, like, you know.
Why?
Well, I like them. It's really great, you know.
Have you been to see one of the concerts before?
No, I've never been to one.
So this is the first and last
Yeah.
time you'll get to see them?
Yeah.
Have you got a favourite in the band?
I like Tim Finn, like. It's
Why?
quite good. Oh, he's just great. I like him.
All right. And what about the music?
Oh, it's really good. You know, I can really get into it and boogie, you know.
Have a good time.
Oh, thank you very much. See you, Mum.
Keep you from falling asleep. I'm gonna do the spot. Please don't know where to start. Sneaking up from behind. Why to take my wits? The dirty creature got my head exactly where he wants it. I don't wanna sell. I don't wanna sell. I don't wanna sell tonight.
It's not much.
George, I can't hear you.
You've got a major problem with our tape.
Yeah.
We got
don't
it?
have an interview at the moment.
Yeah, George, can we get Neil and Tim back? I'd like to do that again if I possibly could.
Okay.
It's a tape problem, unfortunately.
Good in, Grog.
Well, I don't mind doing it first, actually, Graham. But I'm very sure if we could get Tim and Neil back.
Somebody's going to have to apologise.
The tape number? You sorry?
Take it away, Stallion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Rayner, all the way from Howick. Yeah.
Out of step here, out of step in Australia when we first arrived, and certainly out of step in England when we went there from Australia.
Men at Work was suddenly a big, obviously it was they were so big that it made a huge difference. So, yeah, maybe, but I accept things the way they are. We've always tended to avoid what was currently happening in a lot of ways, image-wise, and if something was happening, we used to tend to react against it and go our own way, and that's probably as much to do with it as anything, I would think. But I'm glad, you know, I'd hate to be one of those bands that, I don't know, get too influenced by what is number one at the moment. I don't think we ever did that.
Riding on waves is probably not as much fun as trying to make them, I reckon, and what we did in 1980 was quite significant, and we didn't really publicise it at the time, but I think we opened a lot of doors for bands like Men at Work and that, and just being able to go into Los Angeles and play the Greek Theatre and pack it out and is you know, feels like a success to me, and just because we weren't in the top 10 doesn't mean to say that we didn't attract a lot of attention, and we've got a very strong body of fans still. We get letters pouring in every week, especially now we're breaking up. They're baffled over there. They want us to do a farewell tour in America.
Well, I don't know why. You can see my lies, tell that I'm not lying. Got you, you're a pageant for everything. The type of magic, something's wrong.
leave you there. Thank you all very much.
I want to trek the Himalayas early next year, once I've done all this other stuff. I also want to trek across Asia to India with Noel, pick up a motorbike in India and then ride back. And then in February, I'm going to build a pergola as well on the back of the house.
Oh, yeah. I might give Eddie a hand with his pergola.
Yeah.
There's a couple of friends of mine are getting a cartoon character off the ground in Melbourne, and they want me to be the voice of Walter Dinky. So I'll be Walter Dinky for a while.
What's Walter Dingy do?
Oh, he's just a full-time sort of tool, really. Yeah.
It's hardcore, isn't it?
Well, I'd hate to know what I was going to do, because that sort of spoiled the excitement.
Well rationalised, Nigel.
So I'm going to enjoy having absolutely no plans at all, other than maybe sending my girlfriend out to work.
Seems you need more sleep, but like a parrot in a flaming tree, I know it's pretty hard to see, and I'm beginning to wonder if it's time for a change. But still you try like a fat boy